mix that up. Hi everyone, welcome to this week's recipe. This week we're going to make a filet-o-fish. So today is Ash Wednesday, which means yesterday was Mardi Gras, and growing up in New Orleans is where we sin, we indulge, and we enjoy life way too much, so that on Ash Wednesday and the start of Lent season we repent. So people usually give up meat during this time, and so we would have the filet-o-fish whenever my mom would drive us. If we were getting fast food or something, this is what we had to get. And so I figured I'm going to make a home version of this. I'm not going to change the structure, the engineering of the sandwich. So I'm just going to use really good ingredients. So let's begin. So to start with our tartar sauce, we're going to start with about a half a cup of mayo. And I'm using QP mayo here. To this, I want to add some lemon zest. I'd say about a teaspoon of lemon zest. A lot. I like a lot of lemon zest. To that, we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of dried dill. Mix that around. Add in a tablespoon of capers and chop up some dill pickle. I want about 2 tablespoons of that. And now we're going to mix that up. That's delicious and tangy. And you want to just have 1 little dash of fish sauce. This is such a nice umami bomb of a tartar sauce. Now we're going to set that to the side. Now for our seasoning for our fish, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of granulated garlic, 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. Just going to mix that together. I have a plate here. I'm going to crack an egg. Whisk that up. So I have my egg, my seasoning, my fish. I got halibut today, but you could use cod or any white flaky fish. But the halibut looked really good today, so that's what I got here. You just want to make sure you take the skin off. And now we're going to cut them into nice sandwich size fillets. So just going to cut them in half like this. Make sure there's no bones in them. And here we have it. 2 nice pieces of fish. 2 and some change. So I have my fish fillets here. I have a plate here. I'm going to add some panko breadcrumbs. And now we're going to season our fish. Rub our fish. We're going to dust it with some flour. And what's going to happen is that flour is going to really help the egg stick to the fish. So you just want it lightly coated with a little bit of flour. Once it's kind of coated, make sure you get all the nooks and crannies on all sides. You can go ahead and put them into your plate of egg, your egg wash. So season, dust with flour into the egg wash. Now once it's in the egg wash, you can then flip them over. Drip, drip, drip. Then into the panko breadcrumbs. Make sure it's nice and coated. Just gonna sneak it all onto this plate. We're gonna toast 2 buns. I really like Martin's potato rolls. Perfect. Now that our buns are toasted, I'm gonna take that off the heat. I have an oversized pan, but this is what I'm gonna shallow fry my fish in. So I have my fish here to fry. I have a plate with some paper towels lined so that when I get this out of the oil, I can put that on And what another thing you want to have ready, once you put it onto your plate, you want to add your American cheese. Shake off any extra panko. You're going to put your fish right in. A little one over here. Shake off any extra. And we're going to cook this for until they're golden brown. So I would say like 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Maybe that little one might take a little less time. I'm going to check on this one right here. Flip that over. Want that nice golden color. Always flip it again. You just don't want to have some burnt spots. Once your fish is done, you're going to want to immediately put them onto a piece of paper towel. And then if you want cheese, put that cheese on immediately so that the cheese can kind of sort of melt. Okay. Once you have your fish, you could add your cheese, put that onto your paper towel, hopefully. Sometimes the Kraft singles is better than the deli cut one because they melt a lot better. You could put a piece of foil over it so that it melts. So I have 2 buns that have been toasted. I put 2 pieces of cheese on. I'm gonna go ahead and put my fish right on top. Everything is so square. All there is to it now is, I'm just gonna put this one on a plate. We're gonna slather this tartar sauce right on top, but it is so salty and creamy and tangy, very zesty, which is exactly what you want. And don't be shy with it. We're going to put that on top of our fish. And this bun is so small. We're going to put that bun right on top. And there you have it. A fillet of fish. And look at that, you guys. Isn't that such a fat sandwich? This looks so good. I probably, from a stylistic point, should have made the cheese square a diamond so that it looks more like the commercials. But cheers. I'm going to get into this. So, look at that. It's dripping on the side. So, oh man. Talk about an umami bomb. I can't bite it again on camera, but look at that. What the hell? That is so good. I hope you guys enjoy. It's a very simple recipe. Yes, you have to fry, but it's the ultimate fillet of fish. Cheers, everyone. I'll see you guys next week.